Welcome, yogis. So glad to see everyone. If you can have two tennis balls handy, we'll use that at the end of class, close to the end of class, and a yoga block. We'll lift our sacrum off the floor. Let's all take a deep breath in, side out. Two more slow, deep breath in, and let it go. Last deep breath in and relax. This is the time to let go of your day, maybe even let go of the past week. There's nothing to do, nowhere to be, but on your mat for the next hour. We're going to start with some box breathing. We'll inhale slowly through your nose for 4, and then hold for 4. Exhale through your nose for 4, and then hold for 4. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, hold, and exhale. And hold. Inhale. And hold. Exhale. And hold. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And hold. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing at your own pace. Feeling the calmness and stillness of your body. We're going to do some face massage with your 2 middle fingers. Just rub between your eyebrows, one on top, one on bottom. Nice and slow. Just feeling the energy from the tip of your middle finger energizing in between your eyebrows. Like a tickling sensation. And then swap the finger, whichever one was up, put it down. All while breathing. And next, we're just going to take our palms and swipe right to left your forehead. Maybe matching the pace of your breath. And then next we're just going to swipe from the tip of our hairline back to your neck, one hand at a time. Just getting the energy flowing. And then swiping the back of your neck, right hand, left hand. Maybe apply a little bit of pressure with your fingers. And then next we're going to swipe our arms front and back, starting with your chest, your inner arm, and then down to your fingers, and then top of your arm. And then we're just going to do the same. Again, feeling the energy coming from the middle of your palm and just feeling that loving energy massaging your arms. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful breath. And then we're just going to slide your left arm hand over to your right inside of your arm to your fingers and then on top of your arm. Just inside and outside. We're activating the chi, the energy, the blood flow. And then in a moment, we're going to take our palms and then swipe your back up and down, fingers pointing down. And we all have our legs extended. So we're going to also massage your legs. So sliding from your lower back, side of your bum to top of your thigh, top of your shin, top of your feet, and then the bottom of your feet, your calves, hamstrings, and then your inguinal region, and then back to your bum, side, hips, and just rotate down and up. We're energizing our body from top to bottom. Five, four, three, two, and one. Beautiful yogis. Stretch it out, shake it out. Taking your feet, both soles of your feet on the mat, and then we're just going to 90-90 with your hands backwards. Fingers pointing away from you or however you feel comfortable. And on the inhale, dropping your knees to the left. Exhale, leaving it there. Inhale, changing directions to the right. And exhale, leaving it there. And then if you can try having your legs a bit wider, and then that way you'll be able to drop your knees in 90 degrees. Switch directions. You can adjust your arms, whether if you want to sit up a little bit more upright or lean back a little bit further. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Switch knees to your right. Just picture your legs 90-90. Switch. And then last switch over to the right. Three, two, one. Stretch out your legs. Let's tuck your right sole of your foot into your left inner thigh. And then peace finger your index finger and your middle finger just to grab your left toe. Relax your left elbow, relax your left shoulder. And then we're going to swing your right arm up to the ceiling. And then just make a letter C. While looking up to the ceiling, feel that nice stretch of your neck, as well as your right hand side of your body. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And let it go. We're going to reach our right arm behind you and then lift your left hand up to the ceiling. Raise your bum up, up, up. Feel that nice long stretch from your fingers to your toes. Like you have little balls sliding from your fingers all the way down to your toes and down. Beautiful, yogis. Switch legs. Left sole of your foot to your right inner thigh. Catch your breath. Peace finger your big toe with your middle finger and your index finger. Relax your right elbow, relax your right shoulder. And then swing your left hand up to the ceiling. And then make that letter C. C like Charlie. And looking up to the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Reaching your left arm behind you. Right arm slowly reaches up to the ceiling. Your bum raises off the floor. And make that nice long line. Looking up to the ceiling. You've got that ball from your finger rolling down to your toes. 3, 2, One and down. Stretch out your legs, give it a shake. That was beautiful, yogis. Let's move on to our backs now. Catch your breath. Taking your right knee, hugging your right knee to your chest. And then aiming your right knee towards your right shoulder. Opening the hips up a little bit more. Feel free to use your right elbow as support on the mat. And let's rotate your right ankle clockwise. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Rotating the opposite direction. And then we're going to prepare for a supine twist. So left palm on your right knee and just swing your right leg over to the left so that your leg is 90 degrees. Knees same level as your right hip. Your right knee is under your right heel. Such a beautiful twist. Right arm stretched out like a letter T. You're giving your organs a nice detox. Maybe looking the opposite direction of your knee. So looking over to your right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just relaxing all your muscles, wherever you feel the tension, just letting it go. While you're in this supine twist, extend your right leg straight. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings. Inhale. And let it go. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly taking your right knee to your chest, giving your knee a hug, releasing the low back. Extending your right leg out straight. Give your hips a shake. And let's take your left knee to your chest, giving your left knee some love. Pointing your left knee to your left shoulder, opening up the hips a bit more. Maybe resting your left elbow on the mat like a kickstand. Rotating your left ankle counterclockwise. And rotating your left ankle clockwise. Relaxing your shoulders. Now let's take your right hand over your left knee and slowly swing your left leg over to the right, making that 90 degrees. I always like to start having my right ear on the mat just to get acquainted with this pose and feeling that nice stretch. And then once you get acquainted and comfortable with this pose, then feel free to look the opposite direction, getting that extra little stretch of your neck, shoulders. You're holding on to any tension in your hips or shoulders. Just take that deep breath in and exhale and just melt into your mat. Beautiful. Taking your left leg and extend it out straight. An extra little hamstring stretch there for you. Inhale and exhale. Slowly taking your left knee back to your chest. Give that nice relief of the low back. Let's join your left knee with your right knee to your chest as well. So you're hugging both knees now. Taking soles of your foot together, holding the top of your knee with your palms. And then we're just going to open your knees and draw circles. Knees going in and out. kind of like a slow flapping butterfly. Opening up the hip joints. And make your circles the opposite direction. Going to go into a happy baby pose in a moment since we have opened up your hips a bit. So you want to take your hands to your outside of your feet and then heels to the ceiling while holding the outside of your foot. Drop your shoulders and see if you can get that tailbone down to your mat as well. So you're extending your full spine onto the mat. Feel your groin area really stretching. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And let it go. Let's take those peace fingers again and wrap it around your big toe, and feel free to extend your legs out straight and just have like a micro bend in your knees so you're not overextending. Great stretch. Feel free to sway side to side if that feels good for you. Massaging your spine. Happy rocking, baby. Three, two, and one. Bring your heels to the mat, extend your legs out straight, give your legs a nice shake. Beautiful job, yogis. Perhaps noticing the relief of your low back and how loose your legs feel. We're going to go into a banana pose next. Heels together, and then reaching your arms back behind you. We're just going to start with the upper body first. So keep your bum on the mat, and then use your shoulder blades and your head just shimmy over to the right corner of your mat. Once your upper body has reached the right corner of your mat, let's take your right hand and just hold on to your left wrist. And then next, with your bum still on the mat, we're going to take your your legs over to the right corner of your mat. Just heel, 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 heel over. And then once you reach your max, swing your left foot over to your right ankle. Welcome to your banana pose. Feel that nice long stretch from your wrist down to your underarms, your hips. Feeling that nice stretch of your left thigh down to your ankles. Inhale and exhale, releasing any tension. Inhale and exhale, just melting into your mat. Maybe relaxing the grip of your wrist, relaxing the grip of your ankles, and then relaxing your left hip. 3, 2, 1. Release your wrist, release your ankles, bring your arms back down, give your limbs a nice shake. Arms, legs, catch your breath. When you're ready, heels back together, reaching your arms behind you. And then shimmy your upper body over to the left. Shoulder, 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 shoulder. Grabbing your right wrist with your hands. And then now let's join your legs to the left corner of your mat. Heel, 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 heel over and swing your right ankle over your left ankle. Banana pose on the left. Such a great stretch of your shoulders. If you feel any discomfort, modify accordingly to your body. We don't want to be pulling into this banana stretch, but rather just stretching. Releasing the grip of your wrists. Releasing the grip of your ankles. And just slowly get back onto your back. Bring your arms down. Shake out your limbs. Catch your breath. Now that you're all relaxed, we're going to roll over to your stomach into a Sphinx pose. Elbows, forearms, and hands on the mat. Fingers spread out like a duck feet. You have some grip. Hi, Max the dog. Inhale and exhale. Either looking forward or if you want to rest the back of your neck, chin to chest. shoulders back. If you're clenching your butt cheeks, relax them. Or the focus here is on your low back, stretching your low back. Inhale. And exhale. In a moment, we're going to go into a child's pose. So let's take your knees mat width apart and then reach your bum slowly to your heels, arms in front of you. Just rest your forehead on the mat, toes together, and just relax. Resting pose. Beautiful stretch, everyone. I love seeing every week your stretches are getting further and further more flexible. Inhale. And exhale. Another big deep inhale. And exhale. Noticing your hip and your bum is getting closer and closer to your heels. We're going to stay in this child's pose, but we're going to add some shoulder mobility where you're going to reach your left arm up to the ceiling, and then feel free to raise your upper body up a little bit, and then just tuck your left arm under so that your left arm reaches to your right and you're resting on your left shoulder. Feel that nice stretch of your arm, your left shoulder, your right shoulder while it's extended. Beautiful pose, everyone. Resting your left ear on the mat. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And let it go. We're going to switch arms now. So left arm extended, right arm to the ceiling, and then scoop it under you so that it stretches over to the left. Now you're resting on your right ear, stretching your right shoulder. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. In a moment, we're going to go into all fours in 3, 2, 1. Palms on the mat, knees on the mat. We're going to do cat-cow. For proper form, you want your shoulders over your elbows, elbows over your wrists. Take an inhale and then reach your mid back to the ceiling. And then vertebrae by vertebrae on the exhale, you want to arch your back. Drop your belly, looking forward, shoulders back towards your heels. Beautiful. Inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, round your spine. And then that string in the middle of your back is being pulled up to the sky, chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, arch your back. Drop your belly, looking forward, shoulders back. Let's round your spine. Mid back to the ceiling, chin to chest. And with your palms spread out, push away from you for that extra stretch in your shoulder blades. And vertebrae by vertebrae, arch your back. Drop your belly, looking forward. We're going to go back into a child's pose in 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale. Reaching your arms over to the right, just stretching the left-hand side of your body. Feel free to open up your knees a bit wider. Body going back into the center, giving it a rest before we go the opposite direction. When you're ready, reaching your arms over to the left. Three, 2, and 1. When you're ready, we're just going to go onto your back. Right now is a good time to grab your blanket, grab your tennis balls, put on some socks, get comfortable. We're going to start to slow things down a little bit more. Have one block handy. We're going to place that block just right under your sacrum. You'll feel a nice flat spot. Feel free to have your sole of your feet on the mat. It's a nice relief of the low back. This feels comfortable for you, then stay with your bum elevated on the block. Or if you want to take it a little bit further and you've got a good balance on your sacrum, then extend your legs out straight. Maybe you might adjust your block to find a nice flatter surface. Just let your hips hang out higher, more elevated. Stretching out your hip flexors. Getting the blood flowing the opposite direction. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Taking your soles of your feet back onto the mat to remove the block and just place it aside. We won't be needing the block anymore. Resting your bum on the mat. If you have your balls handy, just grab those and put one on each shoulder. Find that nice sweet spot, maybe right in the center of your trap muscles, trapezius muscles, just the highest point of your shoulders, in the middle, just to release some tension. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1, and slow exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Breathing at your own pace. Noticing the rise and fall of your belly. Relaxing your eyebrows. Relaxing the back of your head. Relaxing your cheekbones. Unclench your teeth and relax your jaws. Let's remove your tennis balls and place them aside. We won't be needing them anymore. Relaxing your eyeballs. Just let them sink in. Relaxing the tip of your nose. Breathing ever so gently. That feather that's on top of your nose, it doesn't fly away. Slow, deep inhale. And exhale, relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your elbows. Relaxing your wrists. Letting your fingers drop. Relaxing your upper back. mid back, and low back. Relaxing your hips, relaxing your butt cheeks, relaxing your thighs, relaxing the back of your knees, the top of your knees, relaxing your calves, your ankles, and relaxing your toes. Take a slow, deep breath in down to your toes. Beautiful, and let it all go, relaxing everything. Taking this moment and enjoying your meditation. Taking a slow breath in and let it all go. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, rotating your ankles and wrists. And if you want, feel free to reach your arms back to give yourself a nice stretch, or even taking your knees to your chest, whatever feels comfortable. And slowly making your way onto your side into a fetal position, resting your head on your arm for that nice cleansing breath in. And just relax. And then when you're ready, just making your way up to a seated position. There's no rush. Taking that cleansing, slow, deep breath in and let it go. Feeling the gratitude of yourself, giving your time of self care, taking a deep breath in, reaching your arms up to the ceiling, and opening a wide circle. Exhale out. Let's take your fingers and tap your forehead. Up and down, up and down. Tap your cheekbones. Tapping your jawline. Up and down, up and down. And then hands together in a prayer position. Just give them a nice rub, warming them up. Feeling that energy. Faster, faster, faster. And just place that over your heart. Feel a nice buzzing sensation. That's your chi. In stillness and flow, may your light always glow. Thank you for joining. Beautiful practice, everyone. So great to see you. And I'll see you all next week.